slap. Brothers from another. Even if I wasn't, treat me like a cousin. I'm from California. Speak a little southern. Cheap about a dozen. Can you keep a secret? Look who in my recent. She's so indecent. You don't want no beef with. To their friends and try to say that it's down, but y'all know what this is. Red bone on the couch and they both mahogany brown. Cabin so big it can see my house. Then again, my views too stupid, bruh, for real. Don't forget to get about who really do this, bruh, for real.
Killer Cali, go post that you like a lot of to the clipping in the holster like it's supposed to be closer.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Los Angeles Chargers. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They'll run here with Amarion Hampton. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Pass play coming here. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Now, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can he make offensively?
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Connects on the crosser. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break, Brock, as they force this 4th down. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. He has it at the 22. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Off play action, it's Mahomes. Has some daylight through the 40. A lot of mess on the move here. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is 1st and goal. They send one of the tight ends in motion right. Pacheco can't bypass that line. They stop him at the 3. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. Back to throw Mahomes. Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
It's 3rd down and goal.
3rd and long for him here. And this is going to be a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. Making some progress here. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
He is down to the 30-yard line. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
To the air now on 1st and 10. It's caught. This is Ladd McConkey. To the house. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers trim the lead to 1. Ladd McConkey with a touchdown. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. They motion the tight end over. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Man downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Chased out to his right. This is Reed working the right side. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. That is caught. He's got Brown. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Give him 8 on that one. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
First down, Chiefs.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up third down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Third and short, here's Mahomes. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We're back to SoFi right after this. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They'll have a chance to take the lead here as they line up for the field goal. Butker knocks it through. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Come on.
Here's Hampton to open the drive. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. He's going to throw it. Gets it downfield, on target to Ganson. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he's stopped out at the 16 after a small gain. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Back now, pressure coming. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it's 4th down. Cameron Dicker out for the Chargers now to attempt this field goal. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. Dicker connects there. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
You know, you look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. It gives to Pacheco to start the drive. And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. They rip up a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone now. This is caught by Blue. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. Butker on now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60-6, 60-.
Running it with Hampton. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Stopped by Foye Oluoku.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
19.
Back to throw. And down he goes. The Chiefs got to him. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the 1st down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
On 3rd down, Chiefs going with a nickel.
Here we go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. So the heave knocked away from the intended target. That brings up 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. To the air, Mahomes. Reed's got it. And this is taken ahead to the 42. Tyson Campbell, the man on that tackle.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Now put one of the tight ends in motion. A 2nd down run by Pacheco. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Tackle made by Elijah Molden.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
And put a receiver in motion left. Quick pass, right side, complete. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down. Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More football from SoFi in just a moment. 1st down now, ball at the 33. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Yellow.
Putting a receiver in motion. Now it's Mahomes. Out left, Worthy makes the grab. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Man in motion here. 1st and goal, they're going option. And he gets in, touchdown! The Chiefs grow their lead just before halftime. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14. Butker on now to kick this one away. From his own end zone, here we go. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Throwing from the gun here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Noel Williams. And the Chiefs getting back on his 6th interception of the season.
Hey, that was his quarterback's first interception, and you know what? I don't remember my first, or maybe I do. Every last detail of Chad Cota picking off a little corner route as I was trying to sprint out, and instead of throwing it away, I forced it in. Yeah, this guy's going to remember this one as well.
Buying some time right. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. Trying to find his tight end. So that brings up 2nd down. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. Chiefs get more points to end a lopsided first half. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs stretch their lead to 21. Butker on now to kick this one away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Going with a screen to Hampton. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 28-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. They connect on the deep shot. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Herbert on 1st down. He's going to try another deep one here. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Herbert throwing again. Walking the tightrope there, but he makes the grab in bounds.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Flushed out of the pocket. Check down complete to Pacheco. And he's tackled for a short gain.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Play action, Mahomes. Hits him on the in route. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Chiefs first down. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. They'll cobble together a yard there. Taken down on that play by Landon Jackson.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Throw here, 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Man in motion, out of the slot. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. He has room past the 25. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. Give him 25 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
1st down, Kansas City.
From the red zone on 1st. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
And they were ready for this one. No running room at all. He's taken down behind the line. 9th play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on 3rd down. They kick the running back in motion. 3rd down, it's Mahomes. Right back to Worthy. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Butker knocks it through. And that stretches the lead to 21.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. He's going deep. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down. Back to the air, Herbert. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a 2nd half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain.
Well, that's a tough one because you could see the beginnings of what looked like an explosive play. Let's give some credit here, Kate, to the defense. A great job to bottle him up before it came to fruition.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
That one's out and cut on the right side. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs grow their lead yet again.
Chiefs 31, Chargers 13.
Butker on now to kick this one away.
Kansas City.
Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Shotgun give to Hampton. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down. From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. Throwing on first is Herbert. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Second and 10. Herbert trying again. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up. Third and long for him here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs get it back on the final play of the quarter. So just one quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. So first down from the 41. That's complete to Reed out left. And this one doesn't go far.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
At the Chargers 37-yard line.
Here's a toss to Pacheco. Caught behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Here he goes, third and long. Throwing this one back of the end zone. And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs continue piling it on here in the fourth. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs continue piling on to this lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. Crowder with a return here. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on him. Chargers getting set. First and 10. Now an inside give to Hampton. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. A gain of 15 there. And that's going to be good for an L.A. first down.
The Chargers
Herbert from the gun. Brought in by Ganson. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Big strike downfield to Coleman. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers putting up points in a game decided. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. This will end up as a touchback.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10. A counter give here to Pacheco. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. How about 29 yards on first down? And that'll set them up with a fresh set of downs. They've got first down here from the 36. It's Pacheco again. He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Kid, I think I can even feel it up here in the booth. You feel this offensive line just gaining confidence. When you get chunk run after chunk run in this league, boy, those big guys say, feed the run game.
On first down, it's Blue. They'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
First down run gets them 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. The third down run with Blue. And he's able to get this down to the 13. A 6-yard gain on the play. And that's a Chiefs first down. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Chiefs close to beginning the year 4-0. The first down carry from Pacheco. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Right back to Pacheco. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Now a pitch play to Pacheco. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up. I think we both sensed it as the play was developing, Brock. It didn't look like either guy wanted the football, and you can see why with how well it played out defensively.
Yeah, there's 2 looks as a quarterback you hate to see on your teammate's face. When you throw your receiver into coverage and he gets smacked, and then when you pitch it out to the running back and he gets the negative yards on his stat sheet, yeah, that's one the quarterback's got to rectify.
What are you doing, bro? So score this a win for the Chiefs.